We are live, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Shades and Trades, your Ilus stock fire pick 9/12/2024. I made this video uh, 3 days later. I made the infographic 3 days ago. I was like, you know what? It's nighttime. Let me get this video out of the way and schedule it for Monday morning. And if you are watching this, here we are. This is the infographic: the good, the bad, the technicals, the ratings, and the share structure. We're going to talk about the potential for this stock. This is basically a game plan and an infographic telling you what I think about the stock. So it's up to you as to what you want to do with it. I'm not buying back into ILIS. I'm just telling you this is what I would do if I was trading penny stocks again. I'm not trading penny stocks anymore. Funny enough, ILIS will uplist and I'll probably trade it when it's not a penny stock anymore, because it won't be at that point, right? It'll be above $5 or $10 or whatever, and it'll be worth trading if it starts performing like Palantir stock or Nvidia stock. If it starts performing like that and just creating higher highs, higher lows over the long term, this is gonna be an absolute buy. You're gonna see me kissing Nick Link at that point. That sounded weird, but there's gonna be money to be made if this starts performing like Palantir stock, which went from 7 to 40, or ASTS stock, which went from $2 to 40 on government contracts. So this is one to keep an eye on when it does uplist. So for the time being, though, it's in penny stock land. The good is that this thing can run pennies because of the share structure being under 10 billion, and it has a solid balance sheet for a pink stock, good risk to reward ratio from the bottom, and it has a 3 to 6x potential on every run. The bad is the lack of communication, which means the stock will continue to dump or experience sideways action from lack of news. The technicals, here we are, we're sitting at 002s, 003s. I think that is the lowest point the stock will go to. That is where you want to buy and accumulate for the next run. And the sell targets sit at 006, 008, and 0.011. That is where we would expect selling pressure to step in. But again, on a good catalyst, this thing can move pennies. The stop loss is executed if an uplist is imminent. I already took the loss. I'm walking away from penny stocks, period. And I'll see ILIS and AITX on the higher exchanges. And if they start performing on the higher exchanges, I will absolutely go back to them. But for the time being, I'm going to focus on Bitcoin miners and Nvidia and Palantir stocks that just continue to climb higher and higher. Why wouldn't I want to buy something it's hard to lose when the stock just keeps creating higher highs and higher lows? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm kind of done with penny stocks. Like, goodbye, so long penny stocks. But I'm giving you the game plan if you're still going to stick to the OTC. Okay, so the stock is at bottom. 200 million volume can send the stocks moving several cents. I did the math, and it doesn't take much. 200 million volume, and this thing can move pennies. At one point, it moved from 6 cents to 12 cents. And it doesn't take much volume, and it doesn't take much of a catalyst for that to happen. If you guys recall that, it did move from 6 to 12 cents that one time. So it doesn't take much. So congratulations if you're still holding, because don't worry, it could still run big. But I'm just not going to be a part of penny stocks anymore. I'm done with the OTC. AITX is the last penny stock I'm trading, and then that's it. Shades ratings, I would avoid. I'm giving it an avoid rating for swing traders. I would just avoid it. Just there's better stocks out there, honestly. Hold rating for bag holders. If you're holding the bag already, why sell at a huge loss? So just hold it. And that one's kind of a joke rating, if I'm being honest. But potential investors should wait to buy after uplist if the stock performs like Palantir, with a slow climb higher over the long term. Not a buy for those new to the stock at this point in time, in my opinion. Wait to see if the stock is going to perform. I don't care if the company can perform well all it wants. If the stock itself isn't going to move, who cares? That's the reality. You can buy the company could be the most amazing company in the world. If the stock isn't performing, who cares, right? Because the stock needs to perform in order for people to make money. That's the truth, and you know that. The share structure, incredible. Authorized 3.5 billion, outstanding 2.331 billion. Unless I'm wrong, that's such a good share structure compared to AITX that I almost don't want to believe that it's that low. But it used to be under a billion at one point, but they've diluted a lot since then. It doesn't matter. It's still a good share structure, and it can still move pennies relative to AITX and Sybil. Well, Sybil can't even move, period. But you get the point. This one, a lot of potential with this one. But personally, right here, right now, I'm out. I'm not touching it until after the uplist and see how it performs then. For those of you who don't know, I like ASNS. I keep buying the trading range and playing the trading range and making money off of it. Why? Because it keeps performing. It keeps dropping government contract, keeps dropping news. It keeps communicating. It keeps creating higher highs, higher lows over the long term. Keeps creating those higher floors where longs make a lot of money because they continue to hold as it continues to appreciate in value over the course of the years. And I make my money trading the trading ranges, right? So, if ILIS starts performing like that, I'll be back. I won't be touching ILIS here in the OTC anymore, But I'll be back once it's on the higher exchange and performing. And that's it for the video. I think it makes sense, right? If you think about it, why wouldn't I want to buy this one if it's performing well and communicating and doing all the right things that ASNS is doing right now? That's just my opinion. If you want to take the risk and buy here at pennies because you think it's going to go to dollars organically, go for it. That's you. That's your strategy. But my strategy is, I'm out. I'll buy it on the higher exchange if it's performing, like Palantir. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next one.